which is the formal writing. And we mentioned before that exercise 5 in the test is informal writing that can be either a letter or an email. Okay, while the last exercise in the test is formal writing. So don't be shocked by the sudden movement to transfer from informal and formal. It's easy because now you are not writing to your friend. So forget now writing to your friend. From now on, forget the techniques that we studied in the informal letters and be ready to apply what we'll study in the formal writing. Formal writing, as you know, is a writing to somebody I don't have a strong relation with. So he's not my friend. So no personalization. So no figurative language, no figures of speech, no simile, metaphor, and no personification, no idioms. Okay, so all techniques we studied in the informal writing is not relevant here. This point is clear, inshallah. Clear for everybody?
Clear.
Great.
Yes.
If you need any point to be re-explained, please hit the chat box. Don't hesitate to send to re-explain a point. Okay. The school magazine articles, as you saw, it is written to a school magazine, right? So before you write, always I asked you to put in consideration 2 points. Number 1, what is your purpose and who is your audience? Who is the audience when I write an article to the school magazine?
Teacher, your teacher.
Maybe the teacher, so he's a member at school. My audience, the reader, can be a teacher. Huh? If there is a school board in which students share their articles in the school magazine, in which we may write some scientific topics, we may write about some news, some announcements about graduation parties, parents' invitations, whatever. Okay, so the student is the writers and the readers can be the teachers. Who else?
Maybe the principal.
Sorry?
Maybe the principal.
Maybe the principal, yes. Maybe the vice principal, say the school's administrations. So also even the other students who are in the same age or maybe even older than me, my classmates on other classes, because they are members at school, so they can read, right? The style that is written here, the register, is it formal or informal or neutral? Semi-formal.
No, neutral.
Neutral, exactly, because I have a mixture of reading. Yes. I'm not writing only to teacher or to principal to be wholly formal, but also there are some other readers that can be in the same background, same knowledge, same culture as me, who are my classmates. Okay, so the style is what? Neutral, or let's say semi-formal. So I'll stick to writing formally, okay, because the semi-formal is closer to the formal than being informal. So let's say we're writing formal article. Let's say this, let's agree in this point that we're writing formal writing, okay? What type of school magazine article that I may face in my exam? By the way, guys, this topic is very important for any international exam because even the same topics are being tested in your IELTS test. You may need the IELTS one day to apply for any university. Okay, so the same topics, it's useful for you. So let's pay it great attention. Okay, number 1, let's read the in exercise 6, you will be asked to write an article Usually for a school magazine, they tend to be semi-formal since teenagers are the main audience, and they can be either argumentative or persuasive. You know the difference between both? What we mean by argumentative and persuasive. Anybody know the difference?
Difference about what?
Sorry?
Difference about what?
Argumentative and persuasive.
Mister,
Oh yeah. Persuasive is to persuade the reader, and argumentative is to like give an argument or write an argument about something.
Okay, thank you. Who else? Who want to share his opinion? Thank you, Malik. Farah, you know?
Mister,
Yes, Michael.
that's argumentative means to say too many arguments about the thing
Yes,
that you're talking about.
exactly. And what about persuasion?
Which- I don't know.
Thank you. Let's say easily that persuasive writing is only one opinion writing. I mean, I'm just writing about one opinion, my personal opinion on which I want to persuade others to accept. So it's only in the whole essay, in the whole article, you will write only about one opinion. While argument, as Michael said, I'm writing about different views or different opinions, maybe my opinion and my principal opinion and my parents, okay? So I share multiple opinions. In your exam, you will share only two opinions, maybe sometime people who agree with the topic and people who disagree with the topic, okay? So with the opinion writing, I write only if I agree or disagree. Don't write about both sides. When you're writing opinion writing, just write about one side. In the whole essay, you will write if you agree. So the introduction, the first and the second body paragraphs, and the conclusion will be all about the same idea, which is you agree. As well, if you disagree, similarly, the whole article will be about that you disagree. This is about persuasive writing or opinion writing. While if you decided to write argument, which is two opinions, so you will write a paragraph about why you agree and a paragraph about why you disagree. I hope the difference is clear between both. Any question about this part? Hey there.
No.
Oh, so you understand the difference now?
Yeah.
That's fine. Huh? Everybody understand, inshallah? ريفان وأسامة ونجار ومايكل ومالك وخالد وفرح. Clear?
Mister, agree or
Yes.
disagree about what?
Mister, which paragraph comes first?
Sorry?
Which one comes first in the passage?
And which one in the argument?
No, yeah, and the opinion and when I'm with them and against them.
When you have two-sided opinion.
Yes.
It depends on your conclusion. I mean, if you decided to share your opinion at the end that you agree with the topic, so make the agreeing paragraph before the end. You understand me?
Yes.
I mean, if I accept technology as my opinion, so make the advantages the third paragraph. If you chose to disagree, so make the disadvantages before the ending, which is the third paragraph as well. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Let's read the exam tip here. Read ya, Farah.
Yes, Mr.
Read the exam tip, this one.
This question can either be a two-sided article, for and against, or a one-sided article, just your opinion. It's up to you to decide. If the
Yes.
question if the question clearly asks you about your opinion, thoughts, personal ideas, why you think, whatever personal tone is, then the topic should be opinion article. Opinion articles can be for the topics that can have both pros and cons.
Oh, thank you. The opinion article means that if I decided to write opinion article, okay, it means I can write about a topic that can't have advantages and disadvantages, because if a topic is all people agree that it has disadvantages, like smoking, for example, so it's illogical to talk about the advantages and disadvantages about smoking, because all people understand and agree that smoking is hazardous, it's dangerous. Okay, so you can write for and against, I mean two opinions, if the topic accept the discussion, if the topic accept the debate, the argument, like technology. May some people agree and others disagree. Online learning, maybe you agree and I disagree. Using too much internet, maybe you agree and I disagree. So all topics that can accept agreeing and disagreeing can be written in the form of for and against. Okay, for and against. I hope also this part is clear. Look, this is the structure of your article. Number one, you should prepare for your plan before everything. So before you start writing, never start writing before you create your plan. What is my plan? My plan is what should you write in your article, not to write randomly. Okay, so don't go deeply into the exam paper and start writing, because you will lose many ideas. You will be distracted. You won't focusing on, you won't be on track. So plan first. What should I write? The introduction should be what? Oh, what idea should I include in the introduction? Then when I write the body paragraph, write like this in the body. Oh, I write my opinion is blah, 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 blah. Then what reason? Write a simple reason. Then how can I explain it? Write that I will explain this point, and so on. Don't write an article here. It's just a planning stage. So just write hints, short hints that help you recall your ideas when you start your final draft or your final writing. Okay, we'll see now how to plan our writing, but please, 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 I beg your pardon, never, never start writing without a plan. Okay, so spend 2 to 3 minutes to prepare your plan quickly, collect what ideas, because here you should know to generate your ideas. Okay, then you will collect your ideas and organize them logically. After your introduction, okay, here is the body paragraph. You will write in the body paragraph one point. What is your 1 point? And support this point. Another point and support it. In the second body paragraph, you will write also a 1 point with the supporting details, another point with the supporting details. So 4 points in total in your article is great. What matters is the supporting stage. It's very necessary. Never write a point without a support. Okay, so if we wrote a point, like for example, students should take their iPads with them in their schools. This is 1 point. Don't go to another point without supporting the first one. So always put this plan before your eyes. Body number one, what should I include? A point with its what? Supporting details. Another point with its supporting details. In the second body paragraph, I should write one point with also its supporting details and another point with its supporting details. طيب انت عمال تقول supporting details، ايه يعني اصلا supporting details؟ Here the list of supporting details that you can use. So if you wrote a point which is students should accompany their iPads in their schools, you should give me one supporting details or more, like you can use a reason. Why you think so? You can give examples. Give me an example for why students should accompany their iPads. You can give a definition. If you're writing a scientific term, for example, it needs to be defined. You can use a quote. Quote means a quotation, a sentence said by some expert, like to say, for example, Newton said one day, and use the sentence he said. Okay, Shakespeare said 1, 2, 3. Whatever the quote is, it's a way to support your sentence. Then here is the expert words as an evidence. You can use numbers. You can use statistics and surveys. Expert words means like I said, Shakespeare said. This is an example of expert words. Shakespeare said. Okay, if you're writing about medicine, for example, say doctor and mention his name, then say what he said. This is the expert words, okay? Numbers and statistics like to say 73% of the students don't agree with the distance learning. So this is a statistics. A survey is like to say researchers proved that, and mention what the researchers proved, or you can say a great study ensured that, and say, or the last survey confirmed that, and mention also what this survey confirmed. You understand what I mean by supporting details and what are the different types of supporting details I can use? You can use a reason for your opinion. You can support your opinion with examples or definitions, quotations, expert words, numbers, statistics, and surveys. This point is clear?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr.
Inshallah, everybody understand it?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
great. So understand how to support my ideas by using one of these details. Try to memorize them, write them in the list in your notebook, and try to give example for each technique or for each method of supporting details. Okay. Here is the opinion article that we'll study today, inshallah. Opinion article, which we name it as one side is explained. Imagine always by what side, one side is explained. So either for or you are against. Don't write about both. Malik, read.
Okay. Opinion article. One side is explained. Introduction. Introduce the topic as we planned in the previous pages. Body paragraph. Body one. One reason why with or against this opinion and support your reason with evidence and explanation. Body 2, another reason why with or against this opinion and support your evidence with advice with evidence and explanation. Conclusion. Restate what you mentioned, your opinion with reasons. What will your opinion need to if adopted?
Okay, thank you. So guys, we'll let you for 2 minutes reread the structure of this article again, and we'll get back to you.
Mr. My network just shut down and I just came back. Mr.
Mr. your mic is closed.
I'm sorry, I'm back. Yes, Irivan, I heard what you said, but I couldn't respond actually. Thank you. So again, introduction. This is our regular structure. We'll write an introduction. Then we will write 2 body paragraphs. Guys, please, please, please. Each body should be separate from the other. Don't write the whole article as one paragraph. ما تكتبوش يا جماعة الارتكل كأنه باراجراف واحد كده، قسموه يكون تقسيمه واضح 100%. هوريكم شكله دلوقتي. Okay, body 1, then skip a line and write another body, then the conclusion. Okay, first of all, your whole writing can be between 150 words to 200. Okay, so it's short, it won't take too much time to write, but each word you write should be accurate. Okay, because maybe you would find difficulty to deliver your ideas in this number of words. 200 words, it's not too many words to send your message. Okay, here is the planning. So now I need you to plan your writing before you start. Spend your time to plan your writing, to generate your ideas. Then ask yourself in the introduction, how can I write my introduction, ya shabab? Your introduction will contain 2 main parts. Please pay attention. Your introduction should be interesting because the introduction is the first part the reader will have a look at. If it's boring, if it's weak, so he will give up reading your article. The same as for the examiner. So try always to attract the reader with your introduction. Start always strongly. How to do so? You can start with general statement to attract the reader. What I mean by general statement. Look, don't write about what you think about the topic directly. So if you're writing about competitions, for example, competitions create a mutual respect between teams. Imagine this is an exam question. Competition, okay, create a mutual respect between teams. Imagine this is a question. So don't start writing generally, directly about your topic, that competitions can create about teams and so on. No, never start like this. Don't start directly. Attention, please. Don't start directly. Don't go directly to the topic, but start generally. What I mean by start generally, you can say a sentence about sport, because sport is general about competition. You can start about there are different ways to create enthusiasm between players. Enthusiasm means zeal, means they're eager to win. So there is combat between the players. Okay. You can start also by there were many competitions around the world that tried to grab millions of players. So what I mean is don't write about the sentence and the question directly. Try to start general, then you can say your sentence in the part of your opinion. So what is your opinion? After you told me that there are a lot of competitions around the world that were held. Okay, what is your opinion? What do you think? You agree if competitions already create mutual respect, sorry, this word is mutual. Okay, you agree or you disagree? Okay, so right here, my opinion is I agree with the topic. So I write about what? My opinion. Then why you agree and why you disagree, give me two reasons. I agree because what? Because, and I have another reason, because also. Pay attention, please. These two reasons, brother, that you planned already will be explained in the body paragraphs in detail. What I mean here, you wrote reason number one is why you agree with the topic and give reason. This reason will be in detail explained in the first body paragraph. So what will I explain in the body paragraph? I will explain my reason number one. And in the second body paragraph, I will explain what? Reason number two. Okay. Oh, sorry, Osama, what is this sample about? Okay, Osama, we'll discuss you. Wait a moment. So now, brothers, you understand how can I plan my writing? Here in the body paragraph, reason one, what is my reason for why I agree? Then evidence, this is the support, as we mentioned, support your reason. Evidence on the reason, you can give example, you can use quotations, you can use statistics and numbers, and so on. The ways of supporting details that we studied earlier. The same will be applied on body paragraph number two. Yes.
So my reason about my opinion, yes.
No, my reason for your opinion. The reason for why you, for example, if you said students should go to school in the midday, not in the morning. This is your opinion, okay?
Yeah.
I should ask you why you think so. This is the reason. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay. Any question about this part? This is your plan. You should follow this format in your plan and try to practice more and more how to plan before you write the article. It's very important. Any question about the plan before I go further? Huh? The plan is clear?
No,
Mr.
Mr.
The introduction one,
Sorry, Rivan.
the introduction one, I didn't get it. I didn't understand.
The introduction. Okay, we'll show you, Rivan, a live example. rather than the introduction, Yerivan. You understand now the body paragraph in which I write a reason and support it, and body 2, another reason and support it.
Yes.
You understand this part, right?
Yes.
So you have a problem with introduction, okay?
Not يعني, but I can't get it. How I do it?
Oh, okay, we'll tell you. Look at this live example. Yeah, Rivan. Okay. This is an exam question. Said, some students think that schools should give them more opportunities to choose what they would like to study at school. Write an article for the school magazine giving your views. So the question is about what? If you agree that school should allow students to choose the subjects they would like to study, or you disagree. This is the first point in your plan, okay? You agree or you disagree? Let's see. Number 1, give your article a title. Give it a headline. Tell me what is your topic about and underline it. Okay. In your title, capitalize the first letter of each word. Teenagers, choices at school, except prepositions. Number 1, give the topic a title and underline it and capitalize the first word of each, the first letter of each word. Okay, so number 1, give a title and underline it. Let's read this paragraph, yeah, Rivan. Read, yeah, Rivan.
Recently at school, we have been discussing if teenagers should be allowed to make important decisions about choices they make in their studies.
Yes, in their studies. Okay, until now, until you end this line, did we talk about students should be allowed to choose their subjects? Did we mention?
No.
No, this
Yes.
is what, huh?
Yeah, he didn't mention.
Where?
He didn't mention.
Yeah, we didn't mention. This is what I mean. This is what I mean
Yeah.
by start generally, but he started with a sentence related to the topic. Okay, I mean at school. So the topic is about school. We have been discussing if teenagers should be allowed to make important decisions. Decisions about what? I don't know until now. This is why it's interesting introduction. Look what he said, decisions about choices. Choices about what? They make in their studies. Until now, I don't get what he wants to say about the choices. Even the question is about schools should give them more chances to choose the subjects they want to study. Okay, طيب. Look at the second part. For many of us, often the first real choices we have to make are for our IGCSE options. What he means that now he is allowed to choose, to select the subject he study. However, could schools give us more opportunities to choose? Now I got what his topic about. His topic is about what? That if the schools will allow students to choose or to give them opportunities to choose the subject they study, he said here that we were allowed only to choose the subjects in our IGCSE and the higher education after they finish grade 9, okay? But he wants the schools to allow them to choose more subjects before grade 9, even from the elementary school, okay? So Yerivan, we didn't write directly about schools should allow or should give the students opportunities to choose their subjects. Look at this introduction, the same topic. Schools should give the students more and more opportunities to choose the subjects they like to study for many reasons. What do you think of this introduction? Comment on this introduction. Is it a good way to start your writing?
No.
It's a very boring way because you started very directly.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is what I mean by don't start about the topic directly. Move around the topic. Make the reader think about what you want to write about. Okay. If you wrote this sentence to me, so now I understand that you write about schools should give students chances to choose. Okay, is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
You see the difference between this introduction and that one?
Yes, mister.
Okay, look at another way to start your introduction. You can start with a rhetorical question. You can start your writing with a question. You can begin the introduction with a question, or even you can use the question at the end as he did here. Could schools give us more opportunities to choose from the subjects? This is what I mean by the rhetorical question. Rhetorical question means, guys, a question that I don't want to answer. I don't expect or wait even for the reader to answer it to me because the answer is already known. It's logical. Okay. You remember when we regularly accustomed to write like this example, have you ever thought of choosing or taking your own decision? Until now, I didn't tell the reader what decision and what choice he will make or he will take, right? But if I wrote, have you thought of choosing your school subjects? Which one is better? Which one is more interesting and attractive?
First one.
And which one is more general?
Second one.
Which one is general? And which one is specific?
Second one.
Second one.
The second one is what?
General.
Specific.
Specific. The second one is specific because I already specified what's my topic about, school subjects. Okay, but this one is what? General, because yet I didn't tell the reader what decision should be taken and what topic exactly he should decide on. Okay, so this one is better. This is what I mean, Yarivan, by starting generally. I hope it's clear now. Clear, inshallah?
Yes.
Okay, so until now we studied two ways. وليتر إن شاء الله هبقول لكم كمان two ways to start your introduction with. Number one, start generally, give interesting facts about the topic. And number two, you can start with a rhetorical question. Okay, now I want you to apply the task. I need you to write an introduction about this topic. Which one? Same topic. Should, let it be down. Should schools Give the students more opportunities to choose what they would like to study at school. Write the introduction and send it to me quickly, please. I need a stronger introduction.
About what?
Mr.
Sorry?
Fayulu.
About what?
I'm
About what?
What?
About what?
This topic, same topic. Here is the topic.
Okay.
Mister,
Yes.
can I send it to you in? Can I send it to
Sorry?
you here?
What?
Can I send it to you here?
Yes, okay, wherever you want. Here on WhatsApp. I'm waiting you. Pay attention to your punctuation.
Only introduction?
Sorry?
Only introduction?
Yes, only introduction.
Mister, I've sent it to you in WhatsApp. Mister, Mister, Mr. I've sent this on WhatsApp.
Yeah, okay. Also, this is Malik. Malik, you finished? Is this your introduction?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, let's see. Studying is the most thing students do. So schools must give them some opportunities to choose what they would like to study. Okay.
Is it good?
Not exactly, and not as I wish. I hope you write a better one. Let's
Like what
see.
techniques?
Sorry.
What techniques should I do?
Yeah, the
or should
sentence
I-
is not generally a Malik. You said studying is the most thing students do. By the way, there is no relation here between this sentence and having opportunity to choose. Okay, so it's better to start with a rhetorical question, yeah, Malik. Okay, rhetorical question, like the one I did here. Have you thought of choosing or taking your decision one day? Try again. Let's say what Osama sent. Oh, these days people like to do what? So without comma, like to do what they are thinking about and don't like to be forced to do something. Okay, so as a student, I think we have the right to choose freedom. We have the freedom to choose. Yeah, Osama. Okay, the freedom to choose, like choosing what we want to learn. So students who are, this part is extra, yeah, Osama, no need to do it. Students who are interested in a subject, it can help them in learning. It's not necessary. Osama, you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Which is how and why, ya Osama? Malik.
Yes, Mr.
Malik.
Yes, Mr.
This is a very short line, ya Malik. Your introduction can be to 30 words.
Okay.
So it's, no, sorry, it's not Malik, it's Michael. Yeah, Michael.
Yes, Mr.
Hello? Michael is not here.
Yes, Mr. Do you hear me?
Yes. Have you thought of choosing your favorite things you like doing? Okay, this is this is a part of the introduction. You should add another part for it. Which choice you mean exactly? So you should refer here to the choice at schools. You understand what I mean, Michael?
No, Mr. I don't understand you.
The part you sent, Michael, is just a part of the introduction, because you said, have you thought of choosing your favorite things you like doing? Many of us prefer the potential to choose or to be free to choose whatever subjects he like. Okay, so now, yeah, Michael, I added a part about the topic in the question, because until now, yeah, Michael, you didn't refer to the question. which is about students should have the right to choose. Do you understand what I mean now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Next,
Mr. So I do mine and send it to you.
sorry.
So I do mine and send it to you now.
Sorry, I can't hear you well. Say again.
Mr. Do I add this part of mine and send it
Yes,
to you on
yes.
WhatsApp?
Add it.
Yeah.
Add. Rivan. Rivan, hello, you hear me?
Yes, Mr.
Okay. It's very enjoyable to choose what you do and your decision for something you like if you enjoy. What you do and your decision, the sentence is awkward. It's weird. What you mean by very enjoyable to choose what you do until here is the sentence, right?
Yes.
Okay, and your decision for something you like if you enjoy. I don't understand this part. It's strange. What is this word, drawing or what, Yarivan?
Drawing.
What?
Drawing.
Drawing?
Yes.
Drawing in IGCSE can choose computer? What do you mean by drawing in IGCSE?
Like if you enjoy drawing, you can choose computer
Aha,
design.
so this is one sentence.
Yes.
Oh, when you wrote your decision for something you like. If you enjoy drawing in IGCSE, yes, now I got the idea. If you enjoy drawing in IGCSE, you can choose computer design, which is related to drawing and programming. To choose what you do and your decision for something you like to enjoy. You like, if you enjoy drawing. Okay. Yeah, Rivan, but until now, if you looked here, enjoyable to choose what you do and your decision for something you like, full stop here. If you enjoy drawing, you can choose, okay. Instead of giving an example, Yarivan, here, by the way, it works, but instead of giving an example, it's better to say, if you enjoy, and say that generally, whatever the subject is, if you enjoy any field of area, you can choose the subject that help you with this career, generally, without referring to drawing and computer design. You got what I mean?
Yes.
Hi, Rivan.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, thank you. Khaled.
Mr. I've sent it to you also.
I see, yes. I just calling you to pay attention. There is no doubt that giving any person the opportunity to choose is better than obligation. Obliging, not obligation. Oblige, okay? Obliging them to do one choice. Yeah, okay. But you didn't refer to school subjects. So, should schools allow students to choose the subjects they like? Okay, Khalid?
Okay, Mr.
So, sorry, yes, Khalid. So, if you gave a general idea, you should always and also refer to the topic in the question. Don't forget this. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Farah. And Nijar, you didn't send yours.
Sir, I just sent it now.
Okay, quickly, please. Yeah, okay, thank you, Michael. I'm waiting for Farah. Quickly, please, because I need, yes.
Mr. Send it.
Yeah, I see. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This is for Farah. Let's see. It's very long, yeah, Farah, in the introduction. Too long. Guys, try to control your words in the introduction. It will be better from 30 to 40 words. Okay? Personally,
Okay.
I think, oh, yeah, Farah, this can be written in the body paragraph. You don't start in this way in the introduction. I think school should give the students more opportunities. So, more opportunities, what? To choose what they would like to study. Schools force. Look, yeah, Farah, let's delete this like this and start with this part. Schools force students to learn subjects that they don't want to learn. This part is better introduction, ya Farah. I strongly agree that students should be allowed to choose the subject they want to learn and not what school wants. This part is repeated. It's a repetition, not what the school wants them to learn. So we'll delete this part. Okay? Students would be more attentive and more creative. That's all. This is your introduction after modification, ya Farah. Okay?
Okay, Mr.
So don't start like this way. This is the part I deleted. Personally, I think school should give the students more. This is a very direct way, and even mentioning your opinion in the first sentence is not acceptable.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah. Nijar,
Yes,
the
Miss.
last example. Have you ever thought that you can choose what you want to do? Good job, good beginning. Or can you imagine that in one day, without in, yeah, Nijar, that one day you have the chance to choose what you want to study? Excellent introduction, yeah, Nijar. If this happened in schools, all students with the S will be enjoying what they are studying, so they will get the higher marks. We don't need this part. Okay, Nijar?
Okay.
Now is perfect. I hope we get benefits from the corrections of our classmates. Until now is clear, inshallah?
Mister, can you correct mine?
Clear, Mister.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Khalid, I did already.
No, Mister, I'm
Miss-
Michael.
Michael, I copied it and corrected. I told you now is fine, yeah, Michael. You didn't hear me?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, okay. Osama said these days people like to do what they are thinking about and don't like to be forced to do something. So as a student, I think we have the right to choose what we want to learn. Okay, Osama? Now is better, Osama.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. I hope you know what is my comment. So now, brothers, we already learned how to start my introduction. I repeat again and again, start generally. Don't write about the topic directly. Then you must refer to the topic in the question. Okay? Let's go back to the body paragraph. How to write the body paragraphs. The rules we'll study on body paragraph 1 will be applied the same on body paragraph 2. Okay? Look here quickly. Some useful expressions that we can use when we write the body paragraphs. Let's start them one by one. If I want to express my opinion, read, ya Nijar.
To express opinion, in my opinion, personally, I believe that I strongly believe that it is clear to me that I completely disagree with. It seems to me that as I see it, It, in my view, from my point of view, as far I am
Yes, as
constantly
far as I'm concerned.
concerned, I am sure convinced that I agree or disagree with the statement because.
Great. So here are a lot of expressions that you can use one or more of them when you want to say your opinion. Okay? Khaled, when you want to give a result, what will happen if something happened? A result. Read it, Khaled.
As a result, accordingly, based on that, as a consequence, consequently.
Yes, you can use any one of them to say that something happened as a result of something else. So you can say, recently, millions of technologies appeared in the world. Consequently, a lot of jobs have been lost. You can say instead, as a consequence, based on that, accordingly, as a result. So we use these expressions to show that here is a reason and here is a result. Okay, a reason for this result. And in between, use these expressions as a result, accordingly, based on that. This is the example I said. Once, automation started to prevail, the whole world delete once and say, consequently, millions of jobs have been lost. Full stop. Okay, this is if you want to introduce a result. What is the reason here? The appearance of the automation, which means technology. And what is the result? That millions of jobs have been lost. Okay, if I want to express a fact, read you, Michael.
To express facts, it's widely known that it is a well-known fact that research has shown that there are definitely
Yes.
the fact that it is clear through that, for example, for instance.
Yeah, thank you. So when you know how to express a facts, what expressions I should use to introduce my facts, and how to express my opinion, how to show results. And this is the final part if I want to talk about the statistics, the numbers. According to a recent survey, recent studies have revealed that it has been reported that, numerically speaking, it's from the word numeric, numbers, okay? And these parts for the next session about for and against article, we won't read them now. So I want you focus very well on these expressions. I need you to use them now when you write the body paragraphs, okay? How to start your paragraph in the body. Here is body paragraph 1. Start by mentioning the first reason for your opinion. Why you think so? So you can say one of the reasons is. One of the reasons is. And mention why you think this idea. Okay? After you give the reason, you should give me an evidence on your reason by either an example, using a number and statistic, using some facts, giving explanations. Okay, what matters is to support each point you mention. Let's read this body paragraphs related to the topic we studied, which is, should schools allow students to give them the chance to choose the subjects? Look here, let's read this paragraph silently and then get back to me to discuss about it.
Mr. Can you say it again because your voice was lagging?
I said read this paragraph silently.
Okay.
Yes, okay. If you looked here in number 4, this is his opinion, repeated here because he already mentioned before. Wouldn't it be better to allow them to choose the subject they would like to learn? It's a repetition because it's already mentioned in the introduction. Okay. Then he said, in this way, students could choose the ones they feel are important for them, and this would give them the motivation to study harder. So he gave here what? 2 reasons, right? What is the reason? That the students could choose freely what they feel as important. And the second support is that it gives them what? The motivation.
Motivation to study.
Yes, to study harder. So this is why he thinks that giving the students a chance to a chance to choose the subjects they want to study, because it will help them to choose freely what they think is important for them, and then it will help them or to give them the motivation to study harder. Okay, look at the first 2 lines. He said in most schools, students are given a timetable to follow during the day. This sentence is irrelevant here. Okay, it can be in the introduction. They are told the room to go to and the subjects to study. This is just an example. Okay, that the real position or the real situation of the students now currently is that they are sent to a room and they are forced to study specific subjects. Okay, how can we fix these 2 lines to add more support to this opinion? How can we add more explanation? I mean, we can fix these 2 lines in the same way they are written, but in a better way. Anybody can suggest a solution to this line? So let's say here he said, in this way, students could choose ones they feel are important. Okay. And after the word important, we will add instead of being sent to a room to study what they don't enjoy or prefer. This is another justification. This is another support. So it needs to be explained. Instead of being sent to a room to study what they don't prefer, that may lead them to boredom and disappointment. We will add this line later, not at the beginning, as a way to support my idea. I repeat again and again, guys, when you mention an idea, you should explain it. So again and again, reason, give an example or explain it. Another reason or another idea, and then explain it. This is for body number 1. You will apply the same rule on body number 2. Until now, is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Mr.
So to start the body paragraph, again, in body 1, you can start with one of the reasons why students should choose their subjects freely. Give the reason. Okay. After you give me the reason, explain why it is useful, why your suggestion should be followed. Okay. Then full stop. In addition or furthermore, then add another point and also explain it. So each point you provide should be what? Explained. Each point you provide should be explained. Please be sure that you understand what I say, not to ask you to repeat the task because you mentioned the point without explanation. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
يا نجار يا فرح مالك وأسامة وكلكم فاهمين اللي أنا بقوله؟
Yes.
Can you repeat?
Okay. You see this part on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, look here. I mentioned one reason for my agreement or disagreement. Okay, so tell me, why should the students should choose their subjects freely? Give me a reason. The reason you give to me should be explained. Should be explained. Like, if you give a reason for people shouldn't depend on technology as it may destroy their motivation. This is a reason. This is a point. You should what? Explain it. How the dependence on technology may destroy our motivation. How to explain it? By giving an example. For example, people who give a whole dependence on technology, almost the most who lose their mood easily and forget, or let's say never achieve their tasks successfully. So here, successfully, here I gave the reason. This is the point that people should or should not depend on the technology. And I gave an example or explanation for my point. If you want to add another point, always use one of these expressions, which is in addition or furthermore. By the way, you have a lot to choose from. We'll show you. Okay. Here, the group of the cohesive devices or the linking words that you should choose from when you write. Let's read. Osama, if I want to compare or contrast ideas, the linking words I could use is, read Osama.
But, however, also, on the other hand, while similarly,
Likewise. Yes, read.
indicate degree of importance, especially significantly, significantly,
Yes.
most importantly, chiefly,
Chiefly.
notably, particularly,
Yes.
show time or sequence, first, second, finally, when, initially, next, while, before, after.
Thank you. Farah, read.
Add informations also in addition to and furthermore.
Yes.
Introduce an example. For example, for instance, such as this shows.
Yes.
And indicate cause or effect as a result, therefore, consequently, for this reason, so.
The last.
Indicate a conclusion, in conclusion, in summary, overall, to summarize.
Thank you. So you should use these linking words in your topic. Now I want you to apply the rule. I need you to write the first body paragraph based on the same topic. Should schools allow students to choose the subjects they prefer? I hope you understand the order or the steps, how to start the paragraph and how to add ideas and how to explain each point. Clear, inshallah, shabab?
Mr. May go to the
How many
Yes.
words?
Sorry?
How many words?
50 word.
Mr. May go to the PDF. Yeah.
It's already on Google Classroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the PDF lessons. Huh? Anybody needs help before you start? Any question? Okay, start. Malik, is this everything?
Yeah.
Okay. In most schools, students are not allowed to choose there with the EIR studies, full stop, T, capital. They must follow the timetable, which is wrong.
And then there is a full stop here. Yeah.
Yes, and students must choose their own path, which help them to constrain and be motivated to study harder. Tell me how to be constrained and how they will be motivated to study harder. You didn't explain.
Concentrate, not cons.
Oh, this is concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spelling is incorrect. Here it is.
Yeah, thank you.
You didn't explain each point. Explain that, yeah, Malik. How it helped them to concentrate and how it helped him to be motivated to study harder. But this is not a full explanation. The ideas are not developed.
Okay.
Thank you. نشوف الأخ أسامة. Okay, so getting bored is so common these days, especially at school, and choosing the subjects you like eliminates that. Researchers found that 90% of students concentrate more on subjects they like because feeling that this class is important will make a student do his best in this subject. Okay, كنت ماشي زي الفل يا أسامة. Found that 90% of students concentrate more on the subject they like because this part is confusing. Feeling that this class is important will make a student do his best in this subject. Osama, can you develop this sentence? Improve it, please. Michael. Yes, let's see a Michael. I agree with the point because there is so many children. So many children, yeah, Michael, it should be there are, not there is. Because you said so many children, okay? There are so many children. Who, not which. And take, not takes. Who take lessons. That doesn't need to be taught to their age. Yeah, Michael, let's develop this line. There are so many children who take lessons. They don't need, not that, okay?
Yes.
They don't need. Delete the part to be here. Look at the sentence became what? Who take lessons they don't need because they are older than these things. Older than it's be, let it be mature. Okay.
Yes.
The first reason is they need to switch these boring lessons with important lessons to make them ready for the IG. The second reason is they need to focus on, not in, the important lessons because these are the lessons which will make them get a higher grade. Okay, Michael, let me ask you a question first. Is this your first time to write articles? I mean, did you?
Ask the question again, Mister.
Sorry?
Ask the question again, Mister.
Again, did you practice writing articles before?
Not really, Mister.
Oh, not too much.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Michael. So you know, Michael, which part we modified, right?
Mister.
You know now which part we corrected.
Yes.
Okay, instead of saying the second reason is, you can say furthermore. Okay.
Okay, Mister. I'll take a picture of this paragraph. And I
Yeah,
will
capture it and copy
check
with you.
my.
Capture it and copy it with you. Furthermore, they need to
Yes.
focus on the important lessons. Okay, thank you, yeah, Michael. Let's see. الأستاذ مين يا ترى؟ ريفان. Okay, Rivan. Here, excluding. What you mean by excluding people, yeah, Rivan?
It's E.
Sorry?
I meant including.
Including.
Yes.
Including people always like to do what they like. They have it as a hobby, or maybe they enjoy learning more about it. As a result, they enjoy it. And they would be able, they enjoy it, we already repeated. So we don't need it, Erivan, because here you said, maybe they enjoying. Okay?
Okay.
So they.
Maybe they enjoying learning more about it.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
They would be able to improve and at it. It's better to say their skills or their abilities. And they may get more conclusion or new detection.
New discovery. Discover about it.
Yeah, I see, but no, I just try to understand this part. Yeah, Rivan, you wrote the whole idea as one sentence. Okay, for this reason, I stopped to think, where should I stop and where should I start? This paragraph needs to be modified. You should put a full stop, add some ideas, and start a new sentence rather than look at the whole paragraph as one sentence, separated only by commas, which is incorrect. Okay.
Okay.
So divide the paragraph. Ask yourself, where should I stop? Here, put a full
How
stop.
Mr. How should know when the point is done? Or
look,
so.
Here you said people always like to do what they like. Included, we don't need it. Okay?
Okay.
People always like to do what they like. Now you finished. If you want to connect this idea with the next idea, you should use a linking word, but you didn't use, so you must put a full stop here.
Okay.
Because this idea already completed. Okay? They have it as a hobby. So if you want to mix the two ideas, say So they take it as a hobby. Or no, what is or maybe they enjoy learning more about it. Try to fix this sentence, need to be corrected. Instead of or maybe, say that makes them enjoy learning more about, full stop. So now I already fixed the idea and put a full stop, ended it. As a result, it's a new sentence. So say consequently or as a result. Here, they would be able to improve their skills and may they get more conclusion or new detection, also the same problem. This part need to be fixed, same as I did in the first part. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
correct it and resend it to me. So I already fixed it until this part. You need to fix from the word and they may. So look, we'll copy this to you and send it to you, then fix the required parts, Rivan. Khalid, Farah first. Farah. I strongly agree that students should be allowed to choose the subject that they want to learn and not what the school wants. If students were able to choose their own classes, they would feel more responsible since they choose their own class. As a result, students would be more attentive and creative. Good job, yeah, Farah. Excellent, thank you. Farah, you hear me?
Yes, Mr.
Great, I have no comment.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, this is Khalid. Khalid. So Osama, did I correct yours? Osama?
Mister,
Yes, Mister, you did, but you told me to modify the last sentence, so I just did it.
You corrected it?
Yes.
The last researchers found out that 90% of students concentrate more on subjects they like. One of the particular reasons for that is that they feel the subject.
Mr.
Yes, now it's fine.
Mr. He told me to
Malik, yes, yeah, this is Malik, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Wait, Osama, you can leave. Farah, you can leave.
Bye, Mr.
By Malik, Michael, you can leave as well. Michael, wait, ya Khalid, let me check yours.
So we finished?
Yes, wait, ya Khalid, don't leave.
okay, Mister.
Yeah, Michael, you can leave. Michael. So
Okay, Mrs. Thank you.
I said only
Mr.
Michael وأسامة وفرح والباقيين يستنوا.
Mister,
Yes.
I sent so I sent the second part of my body, the first paragraph, but in another message because I didn't.
This is Khalid.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. It will be my first comment that it's very short. Now it's completed. Firstly, the student's choice. Look, yeah, Khalid, you should put an apostrophe here. The student's choice can lead to increased engagement. Good and excellent word. I appreciate your use of words, Khalid. Engagement. It inspires students. Allah alayka Khalud. It inspires students to want to learn. We don't need it. Inspire students to learn directly, Khalid. Okay?
Okay.
To learn new things. Let it be new knowledge. It's better.
Okay.
Or new experience. هي كلمة knowledge مش عايزة تتكتب صح ليه؟ Okay, new knowledge or new experience. Right. Students' choice creates an environment where students discover what they want to learn by choosing their writing topics. Yes, good job. This is what I want. A point and explanation. Okay.
Yeah, Mr.
Okay.
I wrote.
Khalid, wait, you can write. Adding to this, we said, ya Khalid, you should use one of the cohesive devices. This group, ya Khalid, on the screen. You see this table?
Yes.
Study the table very well, ya Khalid.
Okay.
Thank you. So now, Khalid, you can leave. Ifraj. Nijar.
Mr. can you correct my
اوكي انا هصحح لك انت الاول يا مالك عشان شايفك زعلان.
one?
انت بعت من بدري مالك وانا نسيتك معلش. Which part يا مالك? The second one?
Second one, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the second one.
When you
correct
concentrate on one subject, I actually forgot the correction. What was my comment?
to explain what I
Yeah, I remember the explanation. When you concentrate on one subject, you'll work on it harder and do more effort than the other subjects, which weak them.
make sorry.
Weaken, W-E-A-K-E-N. Okay.
No, make them.
Make, not we are. Okay, make. Yes. So which make them it's more high grades in the subject. So they get motivated to study harder. The sentence is very long. Need to be separated. Try to decorate it. معلش هتعبك معايا شوية يا مالك. هتستنى معانا شوية صغيرين. Okay. Nijar. Nijar's here?
Yes, Mr.
Okay. In many schools, most of the students study subjects that they don't prefer to study. In addition, students Nijar. In addition, here is not relevant. What you added to what? This part is just the first idea. You didn't add anything new until now. So in addition is not relevant here.
Okay.
So it's better to say to make it clear, students concentrate more on this on. Nijar. Concentrate takes the word on, not n, okay? Concentrates on the subjects they like. Also, here, Nijar, you use in addition. Don't use also, okay?
Okay.
In addition, they even get in the subject higher marks. Correct the order of the words. They even get high marks in these subjects. Okay, Nijar?
Okay.
So instead of say, so let's say consequently. These are the formal connectives in Nijar. And here is full stop. Consequently, if the school give them for this reason, if the school give them the chance to choose what they like, they will be able to love studying. Instead of be able to love studying, add something stronger. Like will be afar, be able to fulfill a greater success. Okay, Nijar?
Okay.
We always, Nijar, looking for a better correction, a better version of writing. Thank you. You can leave integer. Yeah, Malik, stop at the word subject. Okay, wait, I'll correct it with you. So look here. When you concentrate on one subject, you work harder and do more effort than the other subjects. Full stop. Okay. As a result, this makes them get more, not get higher marks or grades in that subject. So they get motivated to study harder. Look at the part we added, yeah, Malik.
Yeah, as a result, this makes
It fixed the sentence. So we stopped at a part of the sentence. We used one of the transition words that helped me to give fluency to my writing instead of make it only one longer sentence.
Yes.
Clear, ya Malik? Malik, clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, thank you. You can leave now. Rivan, the last trial. Yes, here. In addition, they could discover modern conclusion or detection. Yeah, Rivan, this is what this word.
More than.
More than,
Using.
huh?
Yes. More than. Like a new thing.
Sorry?
Like a new thing.
It is modern.
Oh.
Modern what? Discover instead
Yeah.
of modern or detection. This part is not correct. The part you added is also weird. You can say they could discover new knowledges and experiences. Okay. Because they found it habituating with their daily life, Against to that, if the school encouraged them, encouraged them to do what? They should study. They wouldn't have conscience to do their work. What you mean here?
They won't be.
They won't be sincere. You mean?
Familiar. Yes.
ضمير، انت تقصدي بكونشنس ضمير.
familiar.
طيب الجملة بتقول against to that if the school encouraged them to do what they should study. يعني تقصدي في الجملة دي ان لو المدرسة فرضت عليهم ولا ايه؟
Yes, I mean.
طيب so let's say it. If the school not encourage معناها شجعتهم، يعني عملت حاجة كويسة. So forced كده معناها أجبرتهم.
Okay.
Now is fine. Okay, Rivan?
Can I leave?
Yes, sure. Thank you, with pleasure.
Okay, bye.
See you next time, inshallah.